was always very hard to get any kind of acceptance within the Korean community for me, and then as I got older too, because I'm very different. I have a lot of tattoos, which is very controversial in Korean culture to have them. I have a lot. And Koreans are very, they're really against tattoos. It's very taboo for Koreans to have tattoos because during the Korean War, everything was destroyed and then rebuilt by organized crime. And the way that the organized criminals recognized each other was through their tattoos. So it's real controversial. And so I go to the clothing optional Korean spas in Los Angeles, which are not just clothing optional, everybody's just naked. Everybody's naked and I'm just naked with my tattoos and walking around, and Korean people are giving me dirty looks, which is hard to tell. It's hard to tell when a Korean is giving you a dirty look. So I felt self-conscious, so I went into like a sauna, by myself, and I'm just sitting there in the sauna, I'm naked, and I'm watching big screen TV, just watching golf. And the manager comes in and she's fully clothed and she's like, can I talk to you out here? It's really hot. And I was like, okay. And so I was standing outside and she goes, I hate to tell you this, but you are really upsetting people here with your body. I'm going to have to ask you to put your clothes on. And the thing about me is that I have an enormous bush. I mean, it's not even a 70s bush. It's like an 1870s bush. And it absorbs a lot of water. So that when I stood up, it was like... And I was a little bit, I didn't know what to say, and then, the lady's looking at me, and then I just said, do you know who I am? And her eyes went from my enormous bush to my face, and she really said, oh my God, you're Margaret Cho. I'm a really big fan. I've been to your shows. I think you're amazing, but you still have to put your clothes on. So I was like, all right, but this is wrong, and you are gonna be sorry. And I just walked away. And I really wasn't sure how they were gonna be sorry, but I was like, determined that they were going to be sorry. And then I went home and I actually wrote about it and I posted it online, and it just kind of went everywhere. It was on Huffington Post and Jezebel and all these different places. And the Korean spa saw it. They called me. They were so sorry. You could hear the bowing over the phone, like, oh, so sorry, I'm so sorry, so sorry. So sorry. And they offered me whatever I wanted for free. I could come back and I could have whatever I wanted, anything I wanted for free. But I didn't want to go because I was very offended. I thought that was really wrong for them to discriminate against me. I think it's okay for people to be freaked out by my looks or whatever, but you can't have the management say that you should, put your clothes on. It was wrong. So I was really angry. I didn't want to go. But then I talked to my mom about it, and she was like, but it's free!